Hello. Good morning. Oh, I am awake. I am here to stream. Sorry I'm late. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, my body is so sore today. I have been... Why the fuck does YouTube keep doing this? Hold on. Is it like actually streaming this as well? The like fucking shorts version of the stream? I don't know. Maybe it is. That would suck if it is, because it's nothing. Anyways, it doesn't matter. What does matter is that we are going to start the Nightfall today. I put up a poll for which kit I was going to build next, and it was a 4-way tie between all 4 options. And so I thought about doing like a little wheel to pick, but then I decided that this has been trapped in the backlog for forever, and it's time to shine, and I arbitrarily chose it as the 5th voter. So we will be starting the Nightfall right after I take my first sip of coffee. Pretty good. All right. Let's start ripping plastic. Now, but the reason I'm so sore today is... How do I say this in a way that doesn't get taken out of context by people on the internet? Who is this beautiful person on my screen? It's me, No.A Mono. The Bonita. We're nightfalling. Hi, Prashant. Hi, Hank. I was just talking about how my body hurts a lot because I was hulking with my bathtub yesterday. I feel like if you are a streamer on the internet and you say the word hulk, you have to really hit the L, or else people are gonna be like, "You were doing what to your bathtub?" I was hulking it. And the way my bathroom is set up is there's like a box of tile, and the bathtub is like in the box. Cleaning? No, hulking. So the bathtub is like in the box of tile, right? So then there's like the upper lip of the tile is here, and then the upper edge of the bathtub is here, right? And then there's this gap in between them. And in that gap, you need to put like some kind of sealant, which is caulk. C-A-U-L-K, not caulk, which would not seal it from water, but caulk. And this had been done at some point far in the past, but it had gotten really like gross and moldy and nasty. And so I needed to re-caulk it, which is basically like rip out all the old nasty caulk, and then, oh my god, I'm doing it. It's so hard to say this word without just saying caulk. I had to rip out all the old nasty stuff, and then I need to replace it with new, fresh, not moldy sealant. But the problem is that because it's like this weird crevice that it's put in between the two pieces, it's like, just say sealing the tiles. Yeah, I was sealing the tiles because the like old sealant is in this weird little crevice. It was like really hard to get out. And so yesterday was a lot of like leaning over the edge of a tub with like a little tool and trying to like scrape it from out in between, and it was very hard. But it is now done, and I am sore. And I am not going to be doing that this morning. I'm going to be building a model kit, which is more fun. Hi, parentheses. Yeah, also my cat's here. Hey, baby, you want to be on stream? Oh, no, don't eat the plastic. Okay. Need to separate these runners a little bit. We're going to have the fun thing that happens every time I start a model kit where I'm like, oh, which runner is which? There's a lot of runners for this, actually. Okay. Hi, baby. Yes. This is a good one to do, too, because I have some model kits on my desk at work. Because I'm like, man, I'm running out of space at home. I need more space to put stuff. But I've tried to do on my desk at work, have everything be from a different property. So like I've got one thing from Gundam, I've got a Votoms, like a Scope Dog, I've got a patlabor or an Ingram, and I'm like, oh, perfect. I do not have an armored core there yet. So this can go to work. All right, where are we starting here? Where's our head? Hi, parentheses. Just a moment, I have to pet the cat. Hey, baby. Hello, baby. Yes, you are a good kitty. Yeah. That's true. Look at you. Up, 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 up. I'm also a little sleepy because I stayed up late last night. Ooh. Finishing, I started and finished a game called Atelier Ayesha this week, and it was really good. I'd never played any of the Atelier games before, but I was always kind of aware of them. And on the Switch eShop, they had a bunch of big sales on all of the old ones, and I was like, I should try some of these. So I picked up the Dusk trilogy, and I just finished the first one, and it's so good. It's so fun. It's like so much more up my alley than I kind of expected. Where the frick did I put my... Bury them under the runners or something? Hold on. I need to stop thinking about other things and start thinking about where the heck I put my snippers. Oh my god, where did you guys go? You've got like bright blue handles too. How is it so hard to find you? Oh. I guess I could just use my old ones, but they're good. In the spot where I put all my tools? Of course not. That would be a good place to put them. The heck? Bulbasaur. Oh, there they are. We found them. But anyways, yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised by The Alchemist of Dusk, Atelier Ayesha. It's like, I don't know how to describe these games. It almost feels a little bit like when you think about like cozy games or like farm games. I feel like Rune Factory, you have kind of like a scale where it's like fully a farm game and like also kind of a JRPG. And I feel like something like Stardew Valley is like maybe kind of in the middle. And then there's some other stuff that's like more just farming. And then Rune Factory is like way over here at like, it's still definitely a farm game, but it's also definitely a JRPG. Atelier Ayesha, at least, is like even further over. It's like, you don't farm in it, so it's weird to use the term farm game. But the way the like event system works and the way kind of like crafting items and stuff works, and it has a calendar, it has like similar feelings to that kind of genre, while also just being a JRPG. It's very interesting. But the thing I was really pleasantly surprised with is that one of my favorite settings for media is the like post-apocalypse. Like the idea of something really bad happened in the past and everything's kind of recovered from it. But no one really remembers it. But also the specific subgenre of this that I like a lot, that this fell into, is the whole like Twilight of humanity. Like, we're almost on the way out a little bit. And that's this setting, and it's so cool. I was not expecting that. I was like, oh, this is gonna be generic fantasy medieval setting. No. The like whole world and the environments you get to visit and stuff are all like really cool and charming, and I don't know. I was just really pleasantly surprised by this game. Also, the character is very cute, very likable. The music, really good. The combat, it's fine. The crafting system, it's interesting. It's got kind of some issues, but overall, very enjoyable. I do still want to go back and get, I think there's like a bunch of endings too. So I'm gonna see, at least there's a couple of them I want to go back and like, oh, I want to get the endings for characters I like. And then I'll probably just watch the rest on YouTube, because... Okay. So we have these two. But yeah, all that to be said, I was basically just like really pleasantly surprised by it. It was really good. I'm pretty excited also to play the second game now, because I know when I was reading about where to start, because there's like 20 games in this series. A lot of people were saying they really liked Esha and Logi, which is like the second game in this miniseries. So I'm pretty pumped to check that out. Okay, D127. Oh my god, this piece is so small. Okay, don't drop this on the floor. These are the eyes. And then B2 23. Here? Yeah. Oh. 23. 23. Okay. Clean these up. How tall am I? I am 5'9", or if you are someone who lives in a part of the world that does not use feet and inches like most of the world, I am 175 centimeters tall. I am average male height. It's funny in Canada because we use like this weird bastard mix of both the imperial and the metric system, where it's like we'll use kilometers and meters for measuring most things, but then for height we're like, oh well, we're still gonna use feet and inches for that. Same with weight. It's like, oh, are you like cooking or talking about something else? Oh, use like grams and kilograms and stuff. Oh, are you weighing yourself? No, use pounds. Safe from Super Creasy. I don't think anyone is actually safe from Goo Goo Babies. I'm gonna be so for real. I think everyone could be a victim to be a Goo Goo Babied. Like, you might be in more danger if you're short, but you're not safe just because you're tall. Oh man, I was so close. Speaking of Uma, I was so close to getting into Group A finals for Chami, but I couldn't quite make it. I couldn't beat Ogre. But I did win B finals, so that was fun. It was probably better and more satisfying to win B finals than to lose A finals. Okay, how is this piece going in? Okay. This isn't telling me anything. Looking at the instructions, I think I just have to figure it out. So from above, I think it's like this. Okay, that looks right. But I've started prepping for next Champions Meet, and I feel like this one's going to be a lot easier because one, it's shorter, so I don't need like a million stamina, and two, Christmas Ogre isn't as strong for it, so I'm looking forward to next Chami. I didn't build any fronts for this last one because front runners weren't supposed to be very good, so I'm also looking forward to building fronts again because I like building fronts. Praying for your short bros. Maybe some of your short bros like being a Goo Goo Baby. I know that there's people that are into that, you know? So B1 22, 222. Okay. 22, 22. But yeah, I feel like speaking from experience, I'm speaking from experience from knowing people that are into it. But I'm not. I'm like 5'8". Hell yeah. Average height, high five. It's funny because my like growth spurt growing up was kind of later at 5'11". Oh, I got a big tall guy over here. The secret though is that if you're not 6 foot, then you're actually like the same height as us, basically. My like growth spurt growing up though was kind of later, and so for like a lot of like middle school and high school, I was the shortest person amongst all my friends. And so then later they were like, what the hell? You're tall now. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just the same height as you. Don't even try to claim 6 foot. That's good. There's more respectability in just being honest about it than trying to be like, oh, I'm actually 6 foot. I wonder if I should try and panel line these. Yeah, I think that would help. Needed that jork to start that growth spurt. Exactly. It also didn't help that like several of my friends are just like really tall. Like actually really tall. Man, I can already feel like just building the head for this kit that it's gonna benefit so much from being like weathered and like mucked up. It feels like the surface is really plain on it, but there's lots of like good little angles and stuff to like hold kind of weathering and dry brushing. Part of that is also just probably because when I played Armored Core, I'd always like weather my ACs. But for now, I'll just put some panel line ink on it, and that'll help. That, and then do these. that guy. And this guy. Okay. But yeah, I feel like I'm finally starting to get the hang of the new scenario in Uma, which is good. I think I like it. I don't like it as much as Unity, but I definitely like it more than Mant. God, Mant was hell. Hey, there we go. Look at this handsome guy. Look at this handsome lad. Okay. Now we need 21 and 24. Big fan of how asymmetric this guy's head is. I think asymmetry in mech designs is really fun. I do kind of wish it came with some little reflective stickers for the sensors, though. Because I don't have any shiny red paint. And so if I want to paint them on, I'm going to have to get some. I think one of the fun things they did with these Armored Core kits is they made them all really modular. So it's apparently very easy to, like, kit bash with them. Like, swap out the arms or the legs or the weapons, etc. Which is cool, because that's how it works in Armored Core. So in theory, if they've made kits that have all of the, like, the pieces of the mech that you've customized in the game, you could get all the kits and then build your mech, which is fun. Unfortunately, I don't think they've made a kit, or maybe they have, but I forgot about it. My favorite leg unit in Armored Core was the wheelchair. It was like tank treads, but small. And so it looked like a little motorized wheelchair, and you just, like, zoom around on them. They were so fun to use. It was basically like, it was slower in the air than standard legs, and it had kind of like a weird... You had to, like, turn to go sideways. But it was, like, fast as fuck on the ground. And small, so you could kind of zoom under stuff. Man, I'm still waiting for them to announce, like, an expansion for Armored Core 6. When is it coming from, Soft? Stop working on Elden Ring 2 or whatever the fuck. Give me more Armored Core. Okay. So these are going on either side. Where though? Here? There we go. Then A220 and D120. That's the last. For the head. Oh. Boop, boop. And D1, 626. Here. Pop up. Oh. Oh my god. Man, I hate that feeling when, at least for me, if I do like kind of a more strenuous workout or some physical activity, I'll reach peak soreness 2 days after. And so because I was doing stuff that made me sore yesterday, I can kind of feel it today, but I know that when I go to work tomorrow, I'm gonna like really hurt. Which thankfully, my work itself is not a strenuous activity because my job is computer. So, which is probably part of the reason why I get sore doing anything, but you know. Maybe I need to start, like, jogging in place while I program or something. I'm sure that wouldn't be distracting or annoying to my teammates. If I just brought, like, an exercise bike in, put it in front of my desk. Bring in some dumbbells, just get some sets in between. Okay, so this is back here. And then this is under here. There we go. Head. Man, it really does need... So, like, there's some little tiny eye sensors in here, and normally they really pop because they glow red, but obviously they do not glow red on this. I feel like it really does need some, like, bright red shiny paint in there. I'll have to keep an eye out for some when I'm out and about. Are these HG? It's actually it's not, or is it? I don't know. Does Bandai own 30-minute missions? Oh yeah, they do. But it's not high grade or master grade. It's just 30-minute missions branded, which is a weird thing to call it because this is obviously going to take more than 30 minutes. I don't know why it's called 30-minute missions when it's so clearly going to take more time. I'm actually not sure what scale this is supposed to be either. I don't think it has that on it. Seven minutes is all I need. I think, like, maybe very generously, you could, like, speed run this, not clean up anything, just, like, ripping the pieces off the runners with your bare hands. And even then, I feel like it might be difficult to build this in 30 minutes. Hey, Petra! I can't look at Instagram without seeing Meisho Doto on every reel. A lot of Doto. Doto and her Dotos. Where is the D1 run? 3 minutes. Take it or leave it. Yeah. You have 30 minutes to build as much as you can, and then they take the model kit away from you, and they're like, it said so on the box, bro. As soon as you open the plastic up, the timer started. I do wonder why they ended up with this name. Maybe, like, because 30-minute missions covers, like, a bunch of, like, non-Gundam stuff. Maybe the, like, first stuff they were doing was a lot simpler. I do think, like, the fun of, from what I've seen of the 30-minute mission stuff, is how kit bash friendly they make all of it, which is neat. But I feel like you have to then get a bunch of kits in order to really enjoy that part of it. But just like all the connectors and the joints in them are very standardized, so you can mix and match stuff really easily without that much modification. Yeah, the scale is weird too, because I know, like, in a lot of Armored Core games, I think the Armored Cores are kind of small-ish for, like, mecha size. But I think the ones in AC6 are pretty big, actually. I'm not really sure what their size is compared to, like, a mobile suit. Actually, now I'm curious. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. The Armored Core 6... Okay, they're a bit smaller than mobile suits. They're like 10 to 12 meters tall. Maybe. It seems unclear. But in past Armored Core games, they were like 5 to 7 meters. Like, they were pretty small. They were pretty little. Because for comparison, like, most mobile suits are around like 15 to 17. Okay, so these are going together like so. Oh, no, not like that actually at all. Like so. Size of an industrial CAT truck. Yeah, actually. Or at least as tall as one. But the ones in 6 are quite a bit bigger. I guess because in earlier Armored Core games, or at least in some of them, you're like on Earth. But in 6, you're like off on some fuck-ass frozen planet. You got more space to work with. Don't got all these humans around to get in the way. There's that. Now, A16 and A19. Oh shit, I put my Snickers somewhere stupid again. Oh, they're on my lap. Yeah, AC is a lot about how fast can you zip around, for the most part. Because Armored Cores are basically moving in atmosphere like Gundams are moving in space, so... There's like one mission in Armored Core 6 where you do go to like space or like low atmosphere, and it's so satisfying because it takes off it gives you like infinite stamina for boosts basically, and you feel so insanely fast. But it does kind of make sense that in Armored Core, there's a lot more priority on speed, because unlike in Gundam, where they're like, oh, Minovsky particles, tracking weapons aren't efficient because of Minovsky particles. In Armored Core, tracking weapons definitely still work really well. So you gotta be like fast as fuck. Okay. Oh, missed a spot. All right, there are our sides. Calling them sides makes it sound like I'm cooking. Which I am. And then the top. Man, some of the detail on the molds is really nice in this. Like, check this guy out. Ooh, focus. They put a lot of detail in there. It looks good. The color separation, not so much, but the detailing on the molds, very good. Yeah, the good thing about having Minovsky particles is that it gives you more justification to give your big robot a laser sword. Are these more pricey than average HGs? I think by a bit, yeah. I mean, I picked this up from my local hobby store, and their prices are just kind of whack in general. But I feel like these are generally more than an HG. To be fair, I think this is more plastic than a typical HG, so... Okay. Get some panel linen on these bad boys. Honestly, when it comes to like prices for Gunpla, one of my friends is really into Warhammer. And so I feel like anytime I buy a Gunpla kit, I'm like, wow, this is so cheap. Because Gunpla is like so cheap compared to Warhammer. That shit is expensive. Man, yeah, just doing some panel lining really helps with this. Because it's so, like, flat and beige otherwise. Q-tip here. No, I haven't seen Victory. I'm trying to remember what the Victory Gundam looks like. I think I always confuse Victory and, like, F91. In terms of the Gundams, at least. Is Victory the one that has that infamous scene where the kid just gets, like, blown away in the middle of a firefight? My god, there's so much to panel line on this. There's so many panels to line. Didn't worry so much about getting it smudged up because I want to like weather the shit out of this kit later anyways. The Gundam evaporates someone with a beam saber. It's always interesting. There's like a couple instances I can think of in Gundam where it shows how beam weaponry interacts with just like touching a person directly, and the conclusion seems to be that you just instantly disappear. Like they do it in Thunderbolt when they like beam saber that group of people through the ship, and they had it in G-Wax too, where that guy gets shot by a funnel and he just like pops in like one frame and is gone. Okay, almost done this side. There. Doesn't that look so much better? Say yes. Okay, now I'm gonna do this side. Yes, yes, good. Yeah, yeah, it does. So true, so true. Oh my god, my fingers are getting so handle liner markery. Beam Saber feels stupid, like how a small one can counter a big one is about output or something. Yeah, it's kind of inconsistent, it feels like. I think the idea behind it, I could be wrong. So, my understanding of how a beam saber works is it's basically like a beam gun, but then there's some kind of field around it that like constrains it into the shape of the saber. So it feels like maybe the actual clash is just those two fields like interacting, question mark? It's also the classic, like... I mean, they're basically lightsabers, right? And they have the same thing as lightsabers where it's like, why don't you just turn yours off and then turn it on again and then kill them? I think probably my favorite beam sabers actually are the No.A's beam sabers are really unique because the blades are like super thin. And I think it's a really cool look for them. Like they're a lot less chunky than most. They're like these really narrow little thin beams. They're like little lasers, right? I think it looks super cool. There is no force. People who are new types would like to speak to you. There is definitely stuff in Gundam, especially watching like the original, where you're like, oh man, Tomino watched Star Wars. But yeah, it is interesting that like typically... Oh yeah, I really don't like those when they're like literally in the shape of a sword. It's like, why are we even using a beam now? If it's like a physical sword blade with a beam for an edge, I think that's cool. But if it's literally just like a beam that's shaped like a sword, it's like, what are we doing? The beam should be straight and narrow like a laser beam, is my my criteria for if I like a beam saber or not. Actually, I say that, but I think the Sazabi's like beam tomahawk thing is cool, so maybe I'm just a hypocrite. Although the Sazabi's is still more like there's a physical axe and then there's like beam coming off of it. I think like the heat weaponry looks cool. It's such a shame that it just gets like absolutely ass blasted by beams. But like heat hawks and like heat swords look cool. Okay, that is also panel lined, and now this guy. They call this stuff 30-minute missions, and it takes me like 30 minutes to put 3 pieces together because I need to panel line them. Okay. All right, how is this all going together? So, this way, and then this is up here. This is down here. This. No. Ah, like that. Okay. And then this is up here. Oh, she's a beaut. Now, 82, 32, and 33. But 18. I think actually probably one of my like favorite beam, both like melee weapon and projectile combos is the Fedayeen rifle. I love the Fedayeen rifle. It's just like a big stick with a beam emitter on each end. It's the perfect, like, level of simplicity and efficiency. What if you had a big stick and one side was a gun and one side was a spear? Perfect. No notes. I think I also just have a soft spot for it because when Gundam Evo was still a game that existed, I mained the Marasai, and you could like grapple people into Fedayeen rifle stabbing them, and it was really satisfying. Beam club. Just like a really fucking thick beam. Honestly, yeah, how come we don't have beam clubs? And you can just, like, home run a shot back at someone. I feel like something like the O with just, like, a big beam club would be perfect. But yeah, it is interesting. I mean, obviously it's because they're on lightsaber logic, but like when two beam swords clash, they act like physical objects stopping each other. You'd expect them to have some resistance and then just kind of go through each other, right? My assumption for the explanation is like what I was talking about earlier. Like they have some kind of field around them to constrain them into the shape. And so that same field kind of like prevents them from passing through each other. The Beam Club. Yeah, Anaheim Electronics, get on it. People are always like, oh, if you were in UC, would you be a Fetty or would you be a Zeke? Neither. I'd be part of Anaheim Electronics. We'd be making war crime weapons for everybody. Login. Hi, Ruby. I actually, my like daily shoulder bag that I use all the time was this like Anaheim Electronics branded shoulder bag. And I got it just because it looked cool, but it was actually like really well made and really useful. Like it's got good pockets, it's comfortable, and it's getting kind of old and like beat up because I've used it all the time. And I really wish I could get another one, but they're not making them anymore, and it makes me so sad. Yeah? It's not this way? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Starting to look pretty handsome. Okay, D1 18 and D2 18. One of the main reasons I wanted to get specifically this armored core kit too is because this is the one that comes with a pile bunker. The coolest type of weapon. Okay, so those two. Ruby, if you're still there, did you play in any Hobbit events for Magic? What is this song? It's loud. I played too many. It looks like an interesting set to me, but I haven't really, like, played it at all. It's making me want to return to my dream of building, like, a dwarf tribal deck for Commander. I tried to do it once and there just weren't enough dwarves, but now that, like, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings have existed... Tataru. Oh, right, isn't Tataru technically a dwarf as well? My problem is, like, I'd want to use, like, Magda as the commander, but I feel like a lot of the good dwarves in The Hobbit are Boros, and Magda's mono red. Beam pile bunker. Beam? That could work, I guess. You have, like, it powered by single-use energy cells, and it basically just does, like, a really short-range burst of beam. Chunk! It could work. Hobbit is cool, but very flawed. I know I did see some people say that, like... I don't remember what format it was, but they were like, it's just Rakdos. All I really know is that some of the, like, equipment synergy seems kind of fun, and I like that there's more dwarves. But I haven't actually touched it, so... I also appreciate that because there's not actually enough stuff in The Hobbit to really make a full magic set, we get a bunch of cards that are just like random ass animals that they met in The Hobbit. Like old ugly shitty bird that Bilbo saw one time. Mr. B. Atimi McQueen. We could be bees. This is good news. About this Hobbit set. So basically, Magic the Gathering is Fortnite now. And the latest card set that was released is stuff from The Hobbit. Mr. Tolkien's The Hobbit. Which is better than it being from Spider-Man, so we'll take what we can get. My favorite comment I saw in it was someone was complaining about... So this requires a bit of context if you're not into Magic the Gathering, but a typical term in Magic is that there was an old card that was just like, I think it was Grizzly Bear. Was it a 2/2 or a 3/3? I think it was a 2/2, right? And so for a while, any just like plain card that was like 2 power, 2 toughness, people were like, oh, that's a bear. The size of a bear in Magic is a 2/2. Exactly, it's fantasy with fantasy. It works better. But there is a card in the recent Hobbit set that is called Ordinary Bear. And it is a 4/5. Which you may notice is not the same as a 2/2. And people, I saw someone complaining about it. They're like, it's messed up. Then they made Ordinary Bear and it's not a 2/2. And someone replied, it's accurate to how it was in the book. And that really tickled my funny bone. But yeah, it sort of works better because, like, there's already dragons in Magic. There's already dwarves in Magic. Have some more of them. Okay, cool. It doesn't work as well when it's like, I'm gonna use my Thanos copter to block your battle bus. Oh my god, there's so many cool details in there, but it's going to be annoying to wipe the ink off. Okay. Q-tip, Q-tip, Q-tip. Okay, good enough. Yeah, the set I'm looking forward to coming up is the, like... If a character gets it's the guy from Fortnite, the fan base is cooked. Yeah, that's kind of where Magic is going right now, which is too bad. I am looking forward to one of the like upcoming in-world sets is there was 2 planes, Kamigawa, which had like high-tech stuff, and then Ikoria, which was basically like big monsters. And they're doing like, oh no, the planes are merging, so now the mechs have to fight the kaiju. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Optimistic about the hope that they do it justice. It's not just a hat set. Yeah, same. Honestly, I was laughing about it though, because I'm like, there's so little space for original plane sets in the year that we have to do 2 of them at the same time. Okay, but imagine how funny it would be if they put like Jace Bellerin in Fortnite. I think that would be actually really funny. Put a Johnny in Fortnite. They were in Destiny? They were? Okay, what pieces do I need here? D1-2, D1-1. Okay, that's simple. Sentinel? I'm not really familiar. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up so I know what it looks like. Oh, it's a chonker. Oh, I've seen this guy. Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, I know this guy. I like this design a lot, actually. Honestly, my expectations for Titan Breach is that it will be similar to Edge of Eternities, where it starts to do something cool, and then they're like, well, that's the only set, and then it stops. It will be... This could have been cool if it had time to breathe, but there's not another 2 sets in the block, so... die. Has the word... Wait, it has funnels? I didn't even notice it had funnels. One in the 4... Oh, the knee things are funnels? That is weird. It could work. Yeah, I guess they are kind of like already established a little bit. Yeah, they should make Go Shintai stand up. Okay, so wait, hold on. I just had an amazing idea. This is really dumb, but it is also would be fun. What if Ghost Shintai combines with all the other shrines like a Voltron? Hat set, suddenly this guy is a pilot. Yeah, suddenly Jace Beleren and Teferi are co-piloting a mech together. They're bees. I want a new Shorikai card and I want a new Mech Titan card. That's mostly what I'm hoping for. I want a legendary Mech Titan. Or I want a commander card that all it does is like make a Mech Titan core as a token. Let me put Mech Titan core in the command zone in some way, and I'll be happy with the set. Man, I'm such a commander player. All the people who have like weird culture war about formats on Twitter would hate me for saying that. But all I want is Mech Titan core in the command zone somehow. For context, Prashant, there's this one older quote unquote card in Magic called Mech Titan Core. And it's really fun because it's basically just this little thing that doesn't really do that much. But then if you get like a certain number of other artifacts, you can basically like sacrifice them all to combine them with it, and it turns into a giant mech, and it's really fun to use. It's also not really very good, but it's theoretically very cool. 1 in the forehead, 2 in the knees. The knees kind of make sense to me. The forehead is weird. It's funny looking at the Sentinel Gundam. There's a mech in Mecha Break that's like very clearly just the Sentinel Gundam. Unbalanced but super fun. Yeah, and unbalanced in terms of like not being very good. Because it basically requires a ton of setup, and then someone can just play like a single cheap card and remove the thing that you spent all the time setting up. Dies to removal. Man, here's another piece where I really wish I had like a shiny red sticker or shiny red paint. Because this thing is supposed to be like a little glowing sensor, but it's going to be a little dark sensor because I don't have anything to paint it with. Okay, how are these going together? Oh, wait. Did I cut out the wrong piece? 1, 2, 1. Oh, okay. No. These instructions just aren't very good. This is this way, and this is this way. Like that? Boop, boop. Like a white metal? Maybe. The problem is it's like, is it really should be like red or orange for this? And I just like don't have that right now. But I'll pick some up at some point, and then I can just come back and paint it. Because it would be useful to have in general. Okay. We're almost done the body. A1H. It's blind, yeah. It got hit by... Its sensors are offline because it got damaged. It's like Zatoichi, though. It can still kill you. Yeah, someone threw some pocket shrapnel in the sensor. Man, I was a little bit worried starting this kit because I know I'd heard some people say that the Armored Core kits were like, oh, they're cool, but they need a lot of work to make look good. I feel honestly, even just with like some panel lining, these look pretty good so far. Like, my only real complaint is that it would have been nice to have stickers for the sensors, but... Okay, so this is on the back. Wait. How is it on? Also, the instructions are kind of ass. There we go. Oh, beaut. In fact, actually, I'm just gonna put the head on now, so I might as well. There we are. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Okay, D1.6 and D1.5 for the arm connectors. Oh man. I'm like starting to get hungry and I'm like, oh, lunch is gonna be so good. I have leftover this new barbecue place opened near me, which I'm very happy about because we don't have a lot of very good barbecue in this city. And I was like, I really hope this place is good. So I went to try it out last night and it was really good. And I have like leftover brisket and pulled pork. Because, like, the only other good barbecue place is kind of far away, but this one's within, like, walking distance from my house, so I'm really happy it's good. Ain't that the girl from Guilty Gear? Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that the Guilty Gear girl that gets all the figures? Yeah, I was like, the brisket inside me. Oh my god. Shantai music jump scare. Bing, 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 bing. Man, Pirate's Curse was such a good game. Yeah, my weigh-in on the whole, like, Canada as the 51st state drama is that the only way we would benefit is we'd probably get better barbecue. It's like the one thing we're lacking. Oh, wait. Did I cut out the wrong piece here? Or are these just... Oh, no, they're just asymmetric. Okay. The west coast of Canada has, like, really good Asian food, like Asian cuisine, and is, like, kind of lacking in, like, good barbecue. Like, if you want good sushi, oh my god, we've got awesome sushi. If you want, like, some good brisket, it's gonna be a bit harder. Okay. Now we just need these sensor pods, and then we will be done. The chest. A12, A11. And then 5 and 4, I'll cut these out while I'm here. Not much a fish person. Oh man, I love fish. Don't want needle bones stuck in my throat. Honestly, if you're getting like good fish, you don't have to worry about it. I eat so much salmon. Oh my god, I love salmon so much. Fish. Oh yeah, Ruby's the fish guy. Oh my god, now I'm getting like really hungry. Salmon. Yeah, that is, to be fair, you have to live somewhere that has like good sourcing for it. When I was living in Alberta for a while, I did not eat nearly as much fish because it was not as good there. The benefit of living by the ocean is that that's where the fish live. There's that. I quite like how a lot of AC6 designs have these kind of really, like, elongated torsos. I feel like it kind of makes sense in terms of, like, it's hard to hit it when it's coming right at you, you know? Okay, so these are going together. Oh, I should panel line these before I put them together. It kind of reminds me of like a race car or a jet, or like some weird love child between a race car and a jet, which is cool. There's that. That. Okay. And there. One more. It's funny, we were just talking earlier about how armored cores are like significantly smaller than mobile suits. But I think the scale this kit is at, it's gonna like be quite a bit bigger than most HGs. It's the same with like I built an Ingram a while back, like from PlaMorning. And Ingrams are also way smaller than mobile suits, but the scale was bigger. Okay, so these are going together. And these are going together. And then I just need the little bits and bobs. Okay. Oh, hi, Feces. Did you wake up for your nap? Hi, baby. The cat has returned. Hello. Yeah, did you have a good dream? Hello, baby. Just a moment. I have to pet the cat. Hi, sweetheart. Hello. She's been upset with me this weekend because while I've been doing this work in the bathroom, I've had the door closed and she's not allowed in because there's chemicals being used to clean it that would make a kitty sick. But it's not right for me to be somewhere with the door closed because what if I need help? Yeah, it's okay. I can manage on my own. What's remaining? Basically just there's some like extra little details on these things and then they're going to go on the sides and then the body will be complete. They should, yeah, I need a little, like, kitty gas mask for her. Hey, hey! Don't pull stuff off the desk. Yeah, I don't trust her to not be like, oh, a piece of old moldy sealant with like cleaning chemicals on it? What if I put this in my mouth? No sense of self-preservation, this girl. I've been tempted. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? It looks like a gummy worm. Hey, hey! Yes, I'm just about done, baby, and then I will pay attention to you. I'm sorry, I know. Am I not petting you all the time? I'm so mean to you. I'm not petting you all the time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Come on, come on. Get out of here. Okay. So, A2 30. Put A2. No. D119 as well. Bop, 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 bop. D2 19. And here's A2. $34. These guys. Okay. Clean these up, and then... Oh. Where did my sanding stick go? Someone knocked it onto the floor. somebody in this household likes to push stuff off the desk. Oh my god, where did it? Gundam X feels like the cousins of UC. One thing I think is funny about like Gundam AUs is that sometimes they'll be like, oh yeah, this is an alternate universe. It's just like totally different designs. Oh, there are Zakus though. Don't get it twisted. There are just Zakus still. Cause I mean, that was a 10 out of 10 one. We can't really, I mean, there's just still gonna be Zakus. Is that all I need to clean up on this? So. Yeah, the seed has Zaku's, and then, I mean, turn A is in kind of a weird spot, because it's like, it's sort of an AU, but it's more just like really far in the future. But turn A also has Zaku's. Or Jornanons, as they call them in that. Okay, so these... Oh, actually, I forgot. These have a little panel line spot, too. Back, like, high parentheses. So, hi, baby. Yeah, that's so true. Oh, and I missed a little bit of panel lining back here. Yeah, turn A kind of works for it too, because it's like, oh, they're finding old mobile suits from the past in the ground and digging them up. And then, like, the moon races mobile suits are all, like, weird new bullshit. Okay. These are complete, and they are going here. Oh my god, this looks so good. Look at this bad boy. Look how beautiful he is. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. This is actually such a sick kit so far. I wasn't really sure what to expect from it, but thus far, very good, actually. Excellent. The antennae. So because there's no Minovsky particles in Armored Core, radar and tracking systems are really important. So we got to get antennas on these bad boys so that they can shoot missiles at you. Hello, parentheses. Yes. I'm gonna wrap up stream now, and then I'll come pet you. Okay. All right. But yeah, I think I will wrap up here for today. Next week, we'll start getting some limbs. Oh my god, Xenoblade X. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, y'all. Sorry, my cat, I'm trying to like use my mouse and my cat is bumping into my arms. Hello, baby. Yes, good girl. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I will catch you next time. I don't know if that'll be Sunday or I might try and stream on Friday again, I think. As long as work isn't too busy. But until then, have a good time of day and I'll see you later. Bye.